Hello everybody, Sil here, and we are back with our Monday, Friday, my 3 day a week series, my Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. We recently, as of last week, completed the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and we are moving on to another RPG, this one based off of a tabletop role-playing game, 'cause I'm a fucking idiot. Shadowrun, the Hong Kong Extended Edition. Now, I've played this game before, not to completion, and it was about 8 months ago, maybe more. I think I might have still been with my ex, so it would have been about 2 years ago. Uh, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play a new game. We are not going to do the bonus because it says that's to be done afterwards. However, you can find more stories, and Shadowrun is a pretty cool game. We're going to talk about it a little bit. This first video, I assume, is probably going to be mostly just me talking about the series and character creation. So Shadowrun is a really cool sort of cyberpunk, cyber fantasy role-playing game. We have the mixing of hyper technology and ancient magics. So you have an orc who takes control of a drone and enters the net. And you have a troll who's a shaman, and then you have an elvish street samurai running around the streets with a katana. All sorts of craziness. It's got a beautiful aesthetic. It's got amazing. It's a fun game. It's fun. It's fun. It's good time. Again, it's based off a tabletop role-playing game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Shadowrun came out. It's had several video games, but one came out called Shadowrun Returns. That was really good, but it had a lot of bugs, and it had a lot of issues. And then they basically took that and released an expansion, which corrected all the issues with the game and made it way better. And then they ran with that and released another entire version of the game called Hong Kong. One of the cool things that this game does is you can actually create missions. You can create campaigns. So just like a dungeon master at a table, you can go in and design an area and NPCs and dialogue and skill challenges and combat challenges and throw them all into an area. I'm not saying I'm going to be good at this game at all, because again, I've only ever played it once and it was a long time ago. But we're going to definitely be playing it. Let's go new game. Let's go Shadowrun base, launch. Your current global difficulty is normal. Easiest for new players or players more interested in seeing the story. Normal is different balance. I like balance. Normal. We'll go normal. I don't remember if it's fully voiced, but I think it might be. Tits. What are we gonna be? We can be a human, elf, dwarf, orc, or troll. Humans were the only race on Earth until the awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves the definition of average or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions of society. Elves, many people consider elves to be the most fortunate meta-humans. They are more attractive and socially accepted than the other meta-human races. Taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average. And their ears come to a point. Dwarves are the shortest of the meta-human races, although their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus, their strength is equal to and sometimes greater than that of the larger races. And then orcs. Orcs are the fastest breeding race, and now are second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. And trolls. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality there's no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and have many horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. I think Syl would be a dwarf. But orc is tempted. No, let's do this. Archetype. So these are basically like your classes. You have the street samurai, freelance operatives who follow a code of street honor. They are learned in the ways of the traditional samurai warrior and in the practices of modern combat. Some sell their skills for profit, while others work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. I fucking love this game. The mage. Mages specialize in the casting of spells, though that doesn't mean they can't use physical weapons as well. Their spells cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation to degradation spells. The Decker. This is what I believe I played before. I either played a Decker or a Rigger. You know what? I think I played a Rigger. Deckers use a cyberdeck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid and computer network. By projecting their minds to the electronic world, Deckers can find secret others keep hidden. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that mega corporations place in their way. Shaman believes that their magic comes from a totem spirit that guides their life in their life path. This relationship allows them to summon spirits and command them to do their biddings. Shamans have the ability to conjure spells that mages cannot. Then you have the Rigger. The Riggers use specialized cyber tech to control small robot-like vehicles called drones with their minds. And physical adepts. I don't know what this is. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally, seeking to reach their utmost potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. Oh, they're monks. Okay. Key casting. None. If you feel comfortable with the way your characters are built in Shadowrun, you may choose to create your own character by mixing skills and attributes. I don't, because I've never actually played a game of Shadowrun. I have the rules for the most recent edition, and I've read it cover to cover, and I still don't even know how to make a character. I think we want to go Street Samurai. Who do we want to be? Oh, she was real cute. Ooh. Ooh. Lip ring, though. No, I was fine with that hairstyle. I just wanted to change the color, maybe? Let's see what else we got. Oh, she's pretty cool, though. I don't know why. I actually really like this one. It's making me really dig the black hair. Yeah. Let's do that. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieve goals. Karma is used to improve its experience. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you spend 4 karma points. We have 26. Intelligence, willpower, charisma. Well, let's get our charisma a little bit higher. Let's get this up. Let's get our shotgun going. Yeah. Let's get our melee up. Alright, so I could get dodge 2. Or I could get pistol 1. I could also get biotech 1. And I could technically get spellcasting 1. What's charisma get me? Spirit summoning or conjuration? Nah. Yeah, let's do that. Choose an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you the advantage in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. It does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Let's choose an academic. First name. Strisha. Van Grave. What is our street name going to be? Dreiser. Nah. What is our street name going to be? Ooh. The Mortician. Yeah. Let's do that. Ooh. Stuff's happening. A harebrained schemed productions.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Ooh. Damn, that's pretty. Hard landing. Raymond Black. The old man gave you a home once, took you and Duncan off the gang-hidden streets of the Barrens. Sheltered, educated, slapped sense into both of you, until you almost resembled productive members of society. Then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue, you got this cryptic message, a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away, and write to your account enough and when to pay for the flight, and then some. The set is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the Czech Lapcock tarmac. An hour and an intermediate number of emotionless security checkpoints later, interminable, sorry, said that wrong, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. I like it. I feel there's going to be a lot of reading. I'm going to keep fucking it up. Oh my god, look how small I am. You step from the churning water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks. your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag. When you stepped on board, filled with your gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. D. I'm having an issue. Hold up. Because the resolution doesn't fit my screen correctly. And it's actually like cutting off part of the text. Alright, well, I'll just have to rock with it, I guess. Above, smog-thick clouds hang low in the sky, affecting the lights of the cities in a nauseating sway. Reflecting, sorry. The wind changes directions more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Hey, it's Duncan. Well, don't you look like shit. Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years. Still as charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, Silstresha. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts alarmingly in your stomach. A liquid, bubbling sensation. So here's the conversation. I could go with one of these, but because my body's so high, I could tough it out. Don't know what you're talking about. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Must be. Guess you've still got some of your old fortitude at least. He laughs. Considering how much synthonol you used to put down, I'd be surprised if you couldn't handle a little chop. Anyway, we gotta go find Raymond. Find Raymond? I thought he'd be here. Never showed up. He's still got that same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Wu developed early. No clue where he might be. No, he rubs his head, but I just checked in with the local PD in the morgue. Hasn't said his... The local PD and morgue to see if he's dead, maybe? His body hasn't turned up yet. That's a good sign. Yeah, I'm worried. He's an old man and he's out here alone somewhere. No, he hasn't put himself in a long time. He's been restless, staying in his study inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. He looks at you. Well, he looks down at me. He looks down at me, thank you, and shrugs. I didn't have a sister to turn to. Hell, wasn't too sure you were even still alive, till Raymond managed to track down your number. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get moving, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing the Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu has gone private police. Oh, hell no. I figured I'd keep some back to know what Raid got himself into, and I wasn't sure if he'd show up. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know? Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Silstresha. Seriously. But I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you, know what I mean? Okay. Let's just find Raymond. He's supposed to meet He's supposed to meet us, not meet me. In the plaza on the other side of this pier. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp coiled together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corruption. What a fucking sentence. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. So, looks like we're moving. Sweet. So let's go this way. First, construction is expanding the harbor and into the water. Okay, I guess we're meant to go this way. I kind of forget. There's a lot of reading, that's for sure. And I love it. It's like an old school choose your own adventure book with graphics. What's this? A locked gate. The guard shack at the end of the pier is dark and empty. Duncan gives the gate a push, but it does not budge. Huh. Well, that was open earlier. Duncan frowns. Looks pretty solid. Shouldn't there be someone here to let us out or something? Yeah. Smells a little funny, don't it? Well, it's obviously a trap. Carter shrugs. Who knows? It's Hong Kong. Not sure how things work around here. Come on, rookie. We can cut through the construction site. I hate when you call me that. I mean, this is obviously some sort of ambush. It's gotta be. What's this? Security checkpoint. The gate is locked, but the nearby control panel appears accessible. Carter pulls it open with a metallic screech that pierces your skull, sending a new wave of pain down to your churning stomach. I cannot do it. Stand aside and let her work. Alright, got it. Let's go. Ooh. What do I save? Sweet. Save. I think I was playing as an orc in the previous save. Look at all this cover. Movement! Oh, they're shouting in Cantonese. More Cantonese. Too quick to catch. The group at the dock was fishing a package out of a speedboat when you surprised them. Now the package is at the bottom of the bay. The speedboat is disappearing into the distance. They close on you, red-faced and yelling. The light of the harbor glints off their weapons as they approach. The leader shouts something in Cantonese, but too fast to make out. You're rusty. It's been years since Raymond's house and the language lessons that wouldn't end. The old man never spoke anything but his native language at home. Wu speaking with authority. His Cantonese is as good as ever. You never let it drop. You guys doing some late night fishing? The smuggler smiles. Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Wu points at their guns. You're gonna need some better bait. All you're gonna catch at that is trouble. Hey, you talk good Cantonese, baby. Real authentic. Okay. You are now in the turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or other using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Okay, sweet. I kind of don't want to do anything too stupid. What's this? Kneecap. I missed. We gotta get Duncan into cover. And he can take an aim shot. Oh, you're some sort of wizard. Oh, alright. Well, I guess that's not gonna work. Well, that was a waste of action points. Thank God that missed. Oh, he crit. Alright, well, I don't want to hit Duncan, so I'm going to crawl around a little bit. Body blow. Punch him up, Duncan. How do you miss? There we go. Oh shit. I got shot. This person needs to die. Ha! They just shotgunned their own dude right in the back. Oh, how close can I zoom in on that? Ah, despawn, damn it. What's this? A burst fire, eh? Ah, its cover blocks some of the damage. Oh shit, how are we flanked from that position? Oh, I gotta reload. Shit, what's the reload button? Alright, that. Let's take an aim shot. Let's keep moving up. For the kill. There we go. Blech. Shit, we got grenaded? Oh, dude, that's a dick move. Oh, what? Oh, well, now I'm pissed. I was trying to shotgun him. Now my ass is just open. Of course. I'm just gonna die in the first fight. Or not. Do you guys think they were Triad? Not sure, but I don't recognize their tattoos. Alright, well. We fucking definitely killed them. Where am I going here? Oh, it's over here. Can I use... Yeah, I can use WASD to sort of zoom around. Sweet. Am I still hurt? Yeah, I am. Let's use... Alright, sweet. Let's heal up. Another game panel. This one's been vandalized. Busted up good. A real nightmare of a repair job. Wu stares at the fence considering... loops and whirls of razor wire glitter in the lamplight. Looks edged with monofilament. The corporations here don't screw around. You gonna be a dick about this? We're in Hong Kong, only Cantonese from now on. Just like when we lived at Raymond's house, the endless drills are about to pay off. He nods once, satisfied, turns his back and scans the horizon. At least you can handle yourself in a fight. The silence between you gets louder, heavier, that is broken by a sudden wailing screech. Wu's hand goes to the gun holster. She got it. That was not a loud screech. Uh-oh. The light from the near-eye vendor stall stabs into your eyes, triggering a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop short, squinting as the rough void drift in on the world. What? Rough voices drift in on the wind. I can't see like a third of my screen over here. Where's everyone else? Where's the damn shipment? Haven't seen them yet. We just got here. The voice becomes irritated. Long Way is probably waiting for us so he can haul it out of the boat for him, that lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here and let's let him find us. Looks like we're taking a stroll through Smuggler's Central. These gangers don't know we're here yet. We could probably slip past them. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for trouble. Might be better to take them out now, while we get the limited surprise on our side. While unaware, hostiles on screen. Press the unholster button to enter this button. Boop. Alright, let's crawl forward a little bit. Let's go end. We're just gonna creep right up on these sons of bitches and murder the fuck out of them. Blow the street mage right the frick up. Bam! Fireballs! That's right, you better run away, jackass. I'm coming for you now, sucker. My old trusty shotty. Oh, he's at a range. No, don't run. Alright, I'm just high. That's just because they can keep moving. Right. Damn it. See, if this was XCOM, I would poke my head around the side and he'd get no cover. Good burst shot, though. So I'm supposed to go this way, right? Yeah. So we could have snuck past there, but I wanted to run. Alright, I think that's probably a fair enough point to stop the first episode. We are going to save here in a bit. If it would let me. Save game. Either way, we are going to be back with this game on Wednesday, and I'm going to keep playing and trying to figure the game out. Oh, that's the wrong way to go, of course. It's up here. Who is this guy? A husky troll. Crossing the street, you can make out 4 shadowy figures loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf, elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're different from smugglers on the dock, alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. The outspoken message is clear. We're strapped, mind your manners. Wu stands up tall, takes that amused tone he gets whenever he's standing toe-to-toe with someone bigger, someone who doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? The thick troll puts his mouth into a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. He makes a show of patting his pockets. Nope. Guess not. Must have dropped mine in a dumpster, like along with the last of you who stepped on us. Is that right? Well then. You can almost feel Wu's training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute a command routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quickly, but it's too late. By the time he's shoulder and sort of nasty-looking order is already trained on his head. Carter backs him up. She whips her arms forward, fists blazing with magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. All right, everyone, let's just be cool. A little late for that, isn't it? Easy, Duncan. Kinda, yeah. The old man had to take us all out on an excursion. Hired you. They were not an assortment. A cyberdub troll, an orc girl with magical fetishes, a dwarf with a cyberneck slung on her back, and a tall elf standing behind them quietly, inscrutable. All with guns trained on Wu. Understanding spread across Wu's face. His jaw tightens. You're Shadowrunners. The troll nods. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. Mercenary operatives. The troll corrects him. Criminal mercenary operatives. The dwarves cut in. Her voice is soft but strong. She is fucking adorable. So yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associated with a bunch of hardened criminals. The troll tosses Wu a sideways smile while staring down the barrel of his gun. Sorry to bust your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he's struggling to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off of him. The runners sense it too, and they tense up. Tight. They're keen on Duncan, and their guns are big. The looks on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat and Wu's going out in a red mist. Carter remains completely still. Her voice is level. Moderate. She's done this before. That's all. Stay focused. No need for this to get ugly. We need to find Raymond and these people who can help us do that. Oh, what were you hired to do? The old man wanted us to take him into Kowloon Walled City. I think I couldn't see all of that. You too, she waves at the 3 of them. You know the Wild City, right? I've heard of it. It's a shithole, the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Nice. We get it. It's a real bad place. Now, why would a little old man pay you to take me in there? He wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot, too. Just kept rambling on and on how he had to get in. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have never accepted the gig. The Wall City is the last place I want to go. But the old man rolled up a truckload of Gwen, and you gotta eat, right? Sounds like a good time to ramp it down. Whoa! Oh shit, she died too. The sound of high caliber rifle shots hang in the air, and the red dots of laser sleeves sweep the area. Carter, the troll, the silent elf lie dead in widening pools of bloods. Their heads broken open like melons dropped from a 44-story building. Young orc. The orc girl screams from cover. Nightjar! Nightjar! Come on, big man, talk to me. Got shot! No! No! Oh shit, this isn't good. The officer on megaphone. This is the police. Lay down your weapons, put your hands behind your head, and come out where we can see you. Duncan Wu, Sistricia Vangrave, come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds to comply. They aren't making arrests. A sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showering her an explosion of plaster. We need to get out of here now. The rat girl stares at the ground intently, as if listening. Then her brow furrows, her eyes go. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I was supposed to end the episode before all this fucking happened. Go to the alley. Like, where? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Like, sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time with the isometric camera knowing where I'm supposed to go. And what the fuck is that on the ground? He just grenaded his own teammate. I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go, was it? Like, I can't... Yeah, there's like way too much shit down here for this to have been where I was supposed to go. Like, there's supposed to be like a thing around this that shows you the direction you're supposed to go. It's the way I came. They wouldn't send me back that way. I don't think. Oh, I was trying to heal wounds. Ah, shit. What am I supposed to do, though? Access point. Oh, well, if that's what that did, I wouldn't have done that. Let's get a poison fog over there. Is that where I'm supposed to get to? I'm having a really hard time understanding where I'm supposed to go. Is that other lady dead? Alrighty. Well, I totally just walked him out in front of nothing. What is that? What the shit? I don't remember doing this fight. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to run away from here because of the snipers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just gonna die here. Get everyone out, get it alive. Mission items. No? Oh. Do I have a grenade? I do have grenades. It's time to use them. Alright, well. Well, it's the enemy's turn. I don't know why that guy's running around like that. Oh. Okay, you still have a grenade, right? Yeah. Let's go with the shoot grenade option. And the reload option. I might survive this. I don't remember ever doing this fight. Thought we'd just run down into like a thing. Like, I could have swore that we just run down into, like, an old sewer pipe or some shit. He's, like, legitimately going to die. And she did die. What? What killed her? Load last save? Like, what the fuck? I literally have no idea where to go. I assume it auto-saved at some point, or else I'm going to be very sad. And she hadn't had an action point in a while. I don't know, maybe her spells were, like, taking them up each round? Alright, so we're back here. I'm gonna pause and end the video like I was supposed to, like 20 minutes ago. Still out.